hi, I'm Chris. Every day I'm doing a vlog for 1,000 days. Yes, 1,000 days. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, a subscribe will be awesome. Thank you. I'm keeping the cap down a little bit because the sun is shining tonight. Every day I talk about something uniquely different though. And today, well, I had a conversation with somebody the other day and they tried to impose their mindset on me, if you like. And everything I said was wrong, everything that they said was right, and yeah, it just made me feel like if my opinion didn't matter, then please don't ask me for it. I'm an adult, you're an adult. We can have an exchange of ideas without ever crossing bridges with each other, can't we? We can do that. That's what adults do. But they just had this opinion, and yeah, they didn't want to really hear or understand my viewpoint, but they had asked it, you know, they'd asked for it. So I just thought, well, okay, but maybe don't ask me next time, that might be good. And then they went on basically then to, I don't know, be almost remote or distant, and that's fine, because hey, like I say, we're all adults, and I think common sense adults can have an exchange of ideas, whether it's something that you feel that you can do. And look, I can accept that somebody's got an opposing idea or view than me. I really can, but some people can't, and they've almost got to vilify you for having an opposing position to them. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's an insecurity. But it's okay to have a different viewpoint, isn't it? But when they treat you differently because of it, well, I find that just, yeah. I guess we're all human, aren't we? We all have these eccentricities. We all have these things that make us who we are. We are characters in our own stories, and people sometimes want to have a different view to you and just dislike you for it. And if they do that, well, that's fine, I guess. But sometimes it can leave you feeling just a little bit when you just think, what's the point of that exchange? What was the point of us, communicating? Sometimes the sharing of ideas can be really good. It can mean a difference between you learning something, knowing something, even about yourself, knowing something that you didn't actually know. It's good to learn. I always say every day is a school day. But some people, they just need to be in a place of superiority. They want to be above you. They think that you don't know anything, and they're there to educate you and teach you. Now, I always say everybody knows something that the next person doesn't. Everybody has a skill that the next person doesn't have. And I think it's important to recognize that. But people are people at the end of the day. And if you have that connection with people, it's nice that you don't leave that connection in a way where you just feel like you've wasted your time. Some people just need to be in a place of superiority. They need to feel that their take on the world is better than yours, and they've got a greater understanding than you. And that is very, very strange. After all, aren't we part of the universe? The universe is experiencing itself through us. I know that all sounds pretty deep, doesn't it? But we're here to learn, we're here to grow, we're here to experience. And in experiencing this world, I think we grow as individuals. Now, I'm happy to see the opposing position that other people have. I'm happy to look outside and say, I'm happy to look outside and say, actually, do you know what? I believe that I was wrong here. I'm sure I was wrong. I didn't have the full information at hand, and yeah, I'm happy to say that. But some people aren't, are they? They've got to be right all the time. They do. They want to be right. They want to be better than you. They want to know more than you. How could you possibly have more information than them? And that's it. Some people need that. Some people really do. But I try and limit my contact with people who do have that kind of approach. Maybe I see that as a lack of sincerity. Maybe it's something that I just don't gravitate towards. But people sometimes need to be more than you, better than you. But when I had that interaction with that person, they've gone, shall we say, a little bit cold, a little bit remote, and that's fine. If that's your take on it, if that's you being you, that's okay. Sadly in life though, we have to see and speak to these kind of people. Sadly, we have to see them, I guess, repeatedly over time, because whether we're connected with them through work or through our family, they could be even in-laws or cousins or that kind of thing. We don't see them every day, but when we do see them, well, we have that interaction, and you can choose to avoid that, can't you, if you need to, if you must. But why is it that people feel the need to just be horrible and maintain their superiority in feeling and knowing more than you do? I do find that a bit strange, but why can't we all just meet on the same level? Now, I guess education plays a part in that, doesn't it? If you're educated, if you've had life experience, if you've had experiences, it can make you grow as a person. It can make your mindset more open to the realities of the world. But some people are closed off to it. So if you are closed off to it, I guess you're less likely to be open to other people's ideas and how they are. But life and everything in it is pretty much the way it is, isn't it? I guess they call it the politics of life, the politics of how people behave and how we connect with them. I mean, as much as we don't want to accept it, personal politics can play a big part in all our lives. But avoiding all that chaos and nonsense is not a bad thing. But somebody having a higher position than you just because they think they're right and they believe that you're wrong, I don't think is healthy. We have to be open to other people. We have to be open to their ideas, their views, because you have to entertain the at least the position where I could be wrong here. I could be wrong, and this person actually, they could be right. They could be, but some people don't want to admit that they're wrong. Some people don't want to do that because maybe that's a sign of weakness. And if it's a sign of weakness, well, they can't show that, can they? Because that's not good for them. Maybe it shows them who they really are then. But yeah, I had that interaction with this person and they've gone cold a little bit, but hey, we're all adults. It's okay to have an opposing position, and it's okay to view something differently. Maybe we will just learn from people, and maybe having the ability to say, I could be wrong here. I'm going to listen to what this person has to say and formulate an opinion based on that. I think that's healthy to do. I really do. Makes you a bigger person, makes you a more rounded person to be able to be open to other people's ideas. And that is not a bad thing. It really isn't. Anyway, every day I do a vlog, and I really appreciate you being here. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate you. And I'll be back again tomorrow with something completely uniquely different. Thanks very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.